Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. So it is Monday night and it's almost 11 o'clock actually. Is it almost 11?
10:47.
Yeah, almost 11. So it is Glen's birthday today, so wish him a happy birthday. I know some of you have already wished him a happy birthday and Glen thanks you for that. So if you haven't, if you could drop a comment wishing Glen a happy birthday.
Yeah. Thank you.
So he's sitting right across there. Of course, we're in his room, and he's eating some puffy Cheetos. So yeah, happy birthday to Glen. And we just actually got done eating. We tend to eat late, so I actually fell asleep. Woke up like at 9 something. I was just for some reason very tired and sleepy today, and it was very hot in the house. We've got the AC on. If you hear background noise, we've got the AC on, but we don't want
in here.
but we don't want to turn it off because then it gets hot so fast. But in the rest of the house, it's like 83 degrees. It's muggy outside, and it looks like we're gonna get muggy weather, hot weather for the rest of the month of August. So very disappointing. I was hoping for our mild summer to continue like it did throughout July, and so yeah, looks like it's gonna be hot.
So if I was outside, this would be my weather.
Yep, it would be Glen's weather to be out there cleaning up the garage. So. But yeah, so that brings me to my comment. I made a comment in yesterday's video that for next summer, I'm seriously considering getting a portable air conditioner for the living room. And I know there was a comment saying I should consider a window AC because a portable still needs to be vented. I am aware of that a portable needs to be vented. If I could get a window AC, I would, but I can't because our windows in the living room open from the sides, not from top and bottom. So I can't put a window AC in there. The portable, I totally get they have to be vented. So yeah, I really need an AC in there because Glen does get cold in here if it's on too long. Like, was it this morning? When you were like so covered up all the way over your head. So Glen, what time was that? About 6:30, I think. Yeah, 6:30. He called. He had to pee, and the AC was on through the night. I walked in here and the blanket's like way over his head, and he's shivering under there. I said, "Would you like me to turn off the AC?"
Look what I do for my wife.
And honestly, he does do it because he knows I'm warm. Otherwise, I think it takes a lot for him to get so hot that he needs the AC on. The tower fan that Tracy bought us that sits on the table here is plenty for him. If he gets it positioned just right, he could do with that. So he does do the AC mostly for me.
If it's blowing straight at me, the tower fan,
it's too cold.
Too cold.
Yeah, so you have to position it just that it's off of him, but still he can feel the air. So, thanks, babe. So that's why I say also it'd just be better if I had a portable AC in the living room. That way I can control the temperature in the front of the house, and where I would put it in the living room would be right in front of the window, obviously, because it has to be vented, and it would point towards the kitchen. So maybe finally I can get some relief to the kitchen, because I took that thermometer, that digital thermometer, and it's like 85 degrees in some areas of the kitchen, and yeah, the rest of the house is like 82, 83, and the kitchen is like 85, 86.
You didn't test this?
No, I didn't test it in here, but we have, remember? We tested it that one night. But yeah, so it's miserable to be in the kitchen right now. Yeah, even with the tabletop fan I have in there, one of those little black ones that we got, even that blowing right in front of me, it's blowing hot air, so it's still just miserable in the kitchen. That's why I did the roast in the slow cooker yesterday, but today I did end up putting the oven on because with Glen's birthday I wanted to make him something of a cake, and so I made a Jello pork.
Those are always good.
I made him a Jello poke cake. It was just the 8x8. If you've seen my videos in the past, if you've been with the channel for a while, you know with just being us two, I take the cake mixes and only make half of it. So I weigh the bag of cake mix and then I just use half of it and I cut all the ingredients down and I make an 8x8 rather than the big 9x13 or whatever it is. And I was going to do that today, which I did make the 8x8, but I cut the cake mix in half, put it in there, and then I started to pour the other ingredients in there, and I forgot to cut those in half. So I put the original amounts of the other, like the oil, eggs, and water. I put the original amounts in there, so I ended up having to put the rest of the cake mix in there. But it ended up making like 7 cupcakes with the extra after the 8x8. But anyway, that's what I made for Glen's birthday, and we just had the leftover roast tonight with some Knorr rice side.
Which didn't taste as good as last night.
Yeah, it definitely didn't taste as good as last night. So we were talking about foods because it seems like lately when we have leftovers, they just don't taste as good anymore. It's either that or neither one of us just have the appetite during either summertime or all together.
Well, at one time, I never would eat a leftover.
Yeah, Glen was never a fan of leftovers anyway. But yeah, I think next time we make any kind of roast, we'll cut the roast in half and only make half of it for enough for one night. So yeah, but it was good last night. It was delicious. I just wouldn't season it like I did because the salt ended up really mixing in overnight, and it was really, you could really taste the salt tonight. So lesson learned on my part. I should have known that with all those packets I was throwing in.
I told her, but
shut up. He's the one that gave me the recipe. What'd you find it on Instagram? Yeah, I think it was Instagram.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so we had the roast last night, which was Sunday, and we had it tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do hamburgers because so the other night, what was Saturday that we had the ribs?
Yep.
So in the freezer, we had one small pack of ribs left from. So when we buy a slab of ribs, I usually cut it in thirds or half because I don't make the whole thing at once for us. And we had one bag of, it was probably like a quarter of the rib.
I had 2.
And I had 2, so it was a really small one. But we made it for supper on Saturday, and I don't even, what did we have with it? I don't even remember.
Oh, is that Knorr rice?
Did we have Knorr rice side also? Yeah. So anyway, we didn't have any barbecue sauce. So, and I didn't want to go to the store just to buy barbecue sauce. So I looked on Walmart to see if I could find any that would be shipped. Because usually you can find certain foods that will ship, not deliver, but ship, and still arrive the same day. I don't know how they work that, but I ordered, I was going through the barbecue sauces to see if there was any that could be shipped and arrive that day. And I came across one, but it never got here. So I came across Kinder's this is sweet honey barbecue sauce, Kinder's. If you've ever had Kinder's, you know it's good. But it didn't get here when it said it was supposed to. It ended up shipping the next day, and we didn't get it till today. So it was 2 days late. So we ended up eating the ribs with no sauce. That's okay. But what I was getting at was this Kinder's honey barbecue is so good. It's so good. If you've never, it's so good.
Okay.
If you've never tried Kinder's sauces, try. This is the only one we've tried so far. Honey barbecue sauce. It doesn't even taste like a barbecue sauce. It actually tastes more like a sweet and sour sauce to me. But it got here, and of course Glenn says, should we open it? So we tasted it right away, and we were kind of unsure, like just putting it on our finger, we were unsure of the taste.
No, I was not unsure.
It took you a couple times though.
But because I thought it was so good.
Yeah, okay. But normally I am not a huge fan of any barbecue sauce because of the smoky or the hickory taste. But when I tasted this, I thought it was so good, like so good. And at that time, this afternoon, I decided to hard boil some eggs for a snack. And I was at the point where I was shelling them. And this, we just opened. I said, do you want to try it on the eggs? And so I brought his eggs, and he tried it. And he says, you should try it. I sat down with just the salt, and he tried this. And he says, you need to try this. This is so good. How good was it?
It was good.
So I tried it. I got some barbecue sauce, this Kinder's barbecue sauce, put it on my plate, dipped my egg in there. Oh,
The more you dipped,
oh yeah.
the better it tasted.
Yep, the more sauce you got
The more
on
you
your
put
egg.
on it.
Yep. I thought it was delicious. Glenn thought it was delicious. I mean, Sweet Baby Ray's will never find its way into the house again.
Nope.
We used Sweet Baby Ray's for years, and lately it just has not been tasting as good as it used to. So we wanted to change up our barbecue sauce, but it just so happened that this was the only one that I was supposed to have gotten the same day but didn't. But thankfully it led us to Kinder's.
Well, you did buy that shit barbecue sauce. Was it Walmart brand or whatever?
Yeah,
What was it?
that was before.
Yeah, and that was disgusting.
Yeah, we've tried Great Value barbecue sauce, and we did not care for that at all. It did not taste good. So we were still on the hunt for a good barbecue sauce, and we found it. Now, I told Glenn, I have seen this a lot on like homemakers videos and cooking videos, that a lot of people use Kinder's sauces and seasonings. So I was already aware of Kinder's.
Yeah, they got like about 5 or 6 seasonings.
Yeah. So yeah.
Maybe 5 different types of
Sauces.
sauces.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of different types of sauces they have.
Yeah, I went to their site.
Yeah. So.
What I want to try is the barbecue hot. They say it's not real hot, but you can taste it.
Okay.
So that's my next one I'll try.
So yeah, if you've never tried Kinder's, give it a try if you can. This is a 15.7 ounce bottle. It's a plastic skinny type bottle. And this was like $5.98 or something at Walmart. But well worth it, because the taste is delicious. And for me, not being one for barbecue sauce, I like it. I like it a lot. Anytime I have hard-boiled eggs, I will be dipping them in barbecue sauce.
Did you ever have hard-boiled egg that tasted better than today?
No. Today's the best that it's ever tasted. I didn't even put salt on it afterwards.
I put salt and pepper on it.
My initial bite I did, and then I dipped it in the barbecue sauce. But after that, I did not put I did not put salt. I just dipped it in this, and it was delicious. I ate it just like that. So, just putting that out there. Give it a try if you like barbecue sauce, and if you've never tasted Kinder's, sweet honey, delicious.
Now, what do we get paid for that sponsorship?
Yeah, wish we had a sponsorship, huh? No, we don't have a we're not sponsored. So, I don't think I've ever done a sponsorship. I've never
we
had
were never sponsored for
no,
anything.
we never had a sponsorship. So yeah, that was just something I wanted to show you guys. And I do have a couple of friend mails to share with you. And we actually have a total of 3, but we're just going to share 2 right now. The other one we're expecting one more thing for it, so we're going to wait till that gets here, and that should be Wednesday. So Wednesday night we should do that friend mail. But today we have other friend mail from Elaine. Elaine let me know that she was sending me some fall stuff. So thank you so much, Elaine. It arrived today, and I love it all. I love it all. It's all fall, and I just love it. So let me show you what Elaine sent. She sent me 1, 2, 3 kitchen towels, and this is grateful, thankful, and blessed. Thank you so much. I love that, Elaine. Thank you. And then we got another one like this. That is so cute. I love that.
Is that pizza on there?
No, it's a piece of pie of some sort.
Oh.
They're like pumpkin pie. And then the other kitchen towel is Hello Fall. Love it. Thank you so much, Elaine. I appreciate that so much. All right, and then she also sent pot holders for fall. And they are the same design, so matching designs for the pot holders. So we got that one.
Which will probably never get used because you don't want to spill something on them.
I know. I end up always using the old ones because I'm afraid to get all these all dirtied up. But I'm going to use them, Elaine. Thank you so much. And then we have this one, Hello Fall. And it's got the blue background. The other one had the orange background. And then this one. These are cute. Thank you so much. And then also she sent some shelf sets. See if I can say that right. Seashell by the shore. She sent.
Try it again.
She sent shelf sitters for fall, and this one is like a mason jar shape, and it says autumn leaves, pumpkins please. Yes ma'am. I love fall. So these just stand up. You can see how thick they are. That's why they're called shelf sitters. They just sit on your shelf or wherever you want to put them. Love it. And then this one says thankful. And this one, pumpkin spice and all things nice. You see that?
Okay.
Yeah. So even that's a shelf sitter.
I just thought they had a sing, but I see that's like a
Yeah, it's like a hot
drink.
Yeah. Kind of like a hot cider or pumpkin latte or something. And then this is the Highland Cow, I believe. I think it's called the Highland Cow. And this says Happy Thanksgiving. And then this one is really cute also. This is Hello Autumn. That's really cute. You see that? Yep. So thank you so much, Elaine. I love all of this. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it and that you thought of me for fall time. So thank you. All right, so there is one more to share today. This one, I am not going to name the person. She asked not to be named. So this friend mail came about with Glen's toothache, and she emailed me and said she takes these natural they're capsules, are they?
Oh, they're bad tasting.
And I guess they're all natural ingredients, and it's supposed to act as a antibiotic as well. So she takes these when she gets a toothache, and it just kills the pain. So she sent 2 bottles, and it's this Christopher's X and X. I'm not quite sure, but this is the bottle. I don't know if you can see it well. I'm trying to cover the background so okay, so that's it. And she sent 2 bottles of that. And she sent them for Glen's toothache. So thank you so much for this. He has been taking them. He says they taste god awful.
Really bad.
Yeah, but he's still taking them. So.
But everything I read about it,
yeah,
people said the taste is disgusting.
It's awful. So, but he is taking them. So thank you so much for thinking of them and sending these to him. So we appreciate that so much. And again, we're just going to keep that as anonymous.
Well, I get, what is that? Urine infections. Urinary.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that helps for that too.
Yeah. Yeah, since it's supposed to act as an antibiotic.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for those.
Yes, thank you.
So those are the friend mails that I'm going to share today. And yeah, I think we do have we are going to place an order tonight, well, late tonight, early morning hours, for arrival of tomorrow morning sometime, a grocery haul. So,
we need it.
Huh?
We need it.
Yeah, we're pretty much out of a lot of stuff.
Well, everything I ask, no, we don't have it. We're out of it.
We only have one.
We only have 1 piece of cheese left.
So I made that Nor rice side tonight for our supper, and so what I've been doing with his breakfast sandwiches, when I make fried egg and ham and cheese on top of it, so what I do is when I make them on the griddle, when I put the cheese on top of the egg and ham, I put a cover over it, and the cheese just melts so much that it just spreads like right off the food. And so he wanted me to do that tonight with the it was chicken with broccoli flavor Nor rice side, and he wanted me to put 2 slices of cheese, but we only have 1 slice left.
Well, we had tomato soup. When was that?
Yesterday. Yeah.
And I said 2 slices of cheese.
Oh, I made the grilled cheese with 1 slice each.
Don't taste that good.
Yeah. And he says, "You could use another slice of cheese." I'm all, we don't have that much. So when I say we're run out of stuff, it's just like the normal everyday stuff, like produce and sliced cheese. But we have some meats in the freezer. We didn't run out of that. We have canned goods, so I'm not worried about that. It's just the normal stuff we would use on an everyday basis that we run out of. And you know how it is, like that end of the month or end of the payday period where you start running out of stuff. And so
this was the worst, I think. I really do.
This last month was about the same. We were running out of a lot of stuff, yeah. And the only thing that saved us with the milk this time is I froze milk from the pantry, and we were able to take that out of the freezer and use it for some stuff. So yeah, we just got to that point where we started running out. That's why we made instant mashed potatoes instead of fresh mashed potatoes. But we'll place an order, and we'll...
But I haven't been liking those other potatoes either.
Yeah, he hasn't been liking like the fresh potatoes. We had fried potatoes and onions with that ring bologna.
Those had a moldy taste.
They had...
and even you agreed to
yeah,
that.
I'm the one that mentioned it.
Yeah.
They taste really bad. So if you eat fresh potatoes, besides red or gold or something, what's a good potato, like Idaho russets or something. Usually I try to order Idaho, Green Giant Idaho they are, and they're either green or they're just like earthy or moldy tasting.
They're just pulled too soon.
So I don't know. We don't know what a good potato to get anymore. So
we're gonna wind up staying with instant potatoes.
Instant mashed potatoes. So yeah, but we just need to order stuff like sliced cheese, milk, ham, like lunch stuff. We're out of lunch stuff. Basically, we ate the last of it today. We ate the last of our wings today. We did them in the air fryer, so I did use the air fryer today. But yeah, we
rolls we need.
Yeah, I'll have to go get rolls, and we're not too bad on the eggs, but
olives.
Yeah, you need more olives. Yeah. It sounds like we're out of a lot of stuff, but we're probably actually not as far as stuff we need on a regular basis.
Well, we need olives.
Olives. I think we'll get you a couple jars of olives.
Bread?
Well, you have one more jar of pearls, but you like the ones from Walmart. Yeah, we need bread. Tortillas.
I only like one certain bread.
Yeah, so that's where we different also with bread. I like butternut because it's soft and it stays soft for a very long time. He likes quick trip bread. I can't say that either. Quick Trip bread, which if you don't know what Quick Trip is, it's a huge chain convenience store in the Midwest.
Well, actually, it's a gas station.
It's a gas station.
Made into a convenience store.
It's almost like a little grocery store because there's like hot food, bakery, just soups, everything you can think of to get at a gas station. But he likes the bread from there, which it's not as soft as it used to be, so I don't really care for it. And it doesn't stay soft for a long period of time.
It's not as glitchy.
See, and I don't think...
Others, you bite down into it, and it leaves your impression of your teeth right into it.
See, I don't... For me, it's not glitchy. I like butternut, and for Glenn, he likes Quick Trip, so I have to get 2 types of bread.
And Wonder Bread isn't around anymore.
No.
That used to be the best.
Yeah. So, yeah, just stuff like that. Milk. We have the 2% milk. We have one more half gallon, but that's where we different again. I can drink 2%. He cannot. He has to have whole milk. So, especially like if he drinks it with a meal or whatever he drinks it with, he has to have whole milk.
I was raised up by farm family. That's all my grandma would have said. 2%, such shit.
So, but 2%, I started drinking and trying it because of my stomach, because whole milk destroys my stomach. But the other night when I drank, what did I drink? Oh, cereal. I had a bowl of cereal the other night, and I drank 2% with it, and I didn't even drink the actual milk out of the bowl. I just, with the scoops of cereal, and totally destroyed my stomach. So,
what you should try is skim milk.
That's like water.
Ma used to.
I know. I've drank skim milk with cereal before.
Disgusting.
It's like water, and your cereal's sitting in water or something. But yes, I have a very hard time with milk and my stomach. They don't get along. And a lot of times I don't eat certain things that I want to because of...
But the odd thing is you eat ice cream. Yeah,
I can eat ice cream, cheese, sour cream, and it won't destroy my stomach. Milk will, and sometimes eggs do as well. But I refuse to not eat eggs. So yeah, so we'll have some kind of grocery haul tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. But not much going on.
pretty quiet lately.
Yeah.
Lately.
Well, it's always quiet for us.
For the past 2.5 years.
But that's the thing, if you stay home all the time, if you're retired, you know, like when you go to work, that thrill of Friday coming and just the weekend, and you have that thrill.
Holidays.
Yeah, holidays, and it was so exciting. And when you're home, every day's the same.
You lose it. You just totally
But
lose
I'm
it.
not complaining. Like, I am not complaining, because I'd rather be home and not have that than have to go to a job that I might hate and just look forward to those days just because of those days. So I'll take what I have. I'm not complaining at all. But every day is the same when you're staying home all the time. But so yeah, not
We
much.
were looking forward to a thunderstorm.
Yeah, well, I love thunderstorms anyway. But the other day, 2 days ago, was
Yeah,
it?
something like that.
Something like that. And the forecast called for clouds and rain and thunderstorms all day long. So when we woke up, it was super dark outside. And I was all excited because it was dark, my favorite kind of day, and it was raining, and then we had thunderstorms, and then it stopped just like that. But we were looking forward to it. We were excited to hear the thunderstorm.
And I like it. Sunny.
Yeah.
But I also like that really dark black.
Yep. I love those
thunder
days.
in the
Yep.
distance.
Yep. I love
in the
those
rain.
days. I love those
I
days.
don't want no lightning, but
The only thing I could have had is cooler weather. I like those days. I love those days and cooler weather. I don't like it muggy or anything like that. And we've been getting muggy weather. And it's just, yeah, I can't wait till fall is here and the cool weather is here, because I cannot stand summer. I hate summer with a passion. It is not my season. Yeah, maybe I don't hate summer, I hate the summer weather. But it goes hand in hand, so.
well, your birds won't be around in winter.
Yes, they will.
Not all of them.
No, the hummingbirds and orioles go away. But all the other ones stay around. And then we
Robins?
robins stay most of we'll get some robins in winter, but not much. They'll probably disappear in fall.
Crackles?
Well, I don't care if they don't come around in winter, but they leave in winter. But I still get the blue jays, the
Orioles?
Cardinals. All the, like the nuthatches, the dark-eyed juncos will come in fall for the winter season. The red-breasted nuthatch. The goldfinches will kind of disappear and change color from the bright to the dull. But I still get a lot of birds. I get the woodpeckers and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, trees lose their leaves. Flowers lose their flowers. You know how it goes.
Yeah. And I love winter when all the leaves fall off. Okay, so I love fall, the change of color in fall. Love it. I love the fall colors, the leaves.
Fall smell.
Yeah, everything about fall I love. And then when the fall colors are over, I love when all the leaves fall off. And my primary reason is because all the leaves fall off our maple tree here outside the kitchen. And then I could see all the way to the backyard. But mainly because I can see all the birds that land in the tree. I can see when they're going to come down to the feeder. In the summertime, they're kind of camouflaged in there. But, yeah.
Winter, I love blizzards, but we don't have any more.
Yeah, we don't really have, like, real blizzards. Except when we were closed in last winter, when I couldn't open the door.
I'm sure some of the people remember the blizzards from 1960s.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. When it was real blizzards, not like we're getting 3 inches of snow, and it's gonna be a blizzard.
When the car's antennas used to have that little orange balls so you could see them over the snowbanks.
Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have hamburgers for supper because Glenn said, I wonder how this would taste on hamburgers. So I said, well, I've got hamburger buns in the freezer and we can have hamburgers. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're gonna try this on hamburgers. And I think the rest of the week we might make a sweet and sour. Oh, we just made that last week, didn't we?
I don't know.
We'll have to figure out what we're going to have for the rest of the week. But it's getting hot in here. I'm going to turn my little fan on here. Sorry if you get noise, but it's hot in here. Alrighty, well, this video is getting long too.
Is it really?
It's 36 minutes long now. So, but we'll be back during the week for more videos, and I think we're gonna. Got anything else, babe?
I've got nothing.
Gypsy said, "Tell him, Mama. Tell him what you're doing to me."
Other than thank everyone for my birthday presents. Well, appreciate it.
All the birthday wishes.
Birthday wishes.
So Gypsy's a little upset.
A little?
She's a little upset with us. So it got to the point where, like, we would feed her like a little bit of human food. Glenn fed her a lot more human food than I did. I didn't want to feed her as much human food, but he, like, Gypsy's his girl, so when he's eating and she's next to him, they're eating. But she got to the point where she got really bad. She expected it. And she got to the point where she would walk up and try to lick your plate. Or she would whine until you gave her some. So she got...
The whining part was the worst.
Yeah, that was bad. And so we thought we got to get her off of that. And we said, we created it, we got to fix it.
Yeah, we did it cold turkey.
Yeah, we did it cold turkey. We didn't give her, in the last couple days, how many days has it been now?
3.
3 days now?
2 or 3.
Yeah, so she hasn't gotten any human food whatsoever. And she actually caught on really fast. She goes to lay down instead of sitting there to beg. When she realizes pretty quick that we're not going to give her any, she'll go just lay down.
Tonight was probably the worst.
But it wasn't still too bad.
No,
she just looked at you. She looked at you, and she's probably wondering what's going on. And but she goes to lay down now when she realizes she's not going to be fed. I told Glenn, though, we can still make her like 1 or 2 eggs a week because eggs are supposed to be good for them. And so I don't...
As long as you put it in her food dish.
Yeah, I usually mix it with her dry food and put it in her slow feeder because she'll engulf it otherwise. So...
Well, we had her at one time where she used to go lay down every time we ate.
Yep, she wouldn't even beg.
No.
And then she got to that point, and so we had
It's my fault.
Yeah, he did it mostly.
Yeah.
I mostly gave her a tad, just like 1 bite, and I made her lay down. And but we're getting her back to where she needs to be, and
she needs it.
Yeah.
She needs to lose a little weight.
Yeah.
Because she's getting to the age right now. She's 4 years old, and
it could affect her hips, and
her hips could be starting.
Yep.
And we don't want that.
Yeah. So.
We had to put one dog down because of that.
Yep. We had, well, originally it started off as Glen's Husky, Yukon. When I got here, he had them for years already. And when I got here, he still was around for another couple years. But in the end of his life, he was 14, and his back legs just gave out on him. He couldn't walk with his back legs anymore. And the vet actually made a house call. And he said his heart and all his organs are good, but his legs just weren't.
And I couldn't lift him up anymore, so you had to take him
So I
out.
had to lift him up and take him outside to go to the bathroom. And he had anal problems as well. But he was 14, and we had to relieve him of his suffering. And the vet came to the house and did that for us.
I know it's a tearjerker for anyone, but man, that one hurt.
Yeah, he was so gentle, so he wouldn't hurt a fly. Yeah, he was such a good dog. But they all are, honestly. But he was special. Remember when we throw popcorn at him? So Yukon would be laying, we lived in our other place at this time. He'd be laying across and we'd be eating popcorn. So we would flick a popcorn towards him so he could have a piece. And if it landed too far, he would just look at it. So we threw about 3 or 4 pieces of popcorn and he'd look like this. Which one is closer?
And he would choose the closest
Yep, he'd
one.
always choose the closest one. But fur babies, they pull at your heartstrings and they have you wrapped around their paws, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
Just like his frosty paws.
Yep. So the whole frosty paw thing started off with Yukon. We started buying him FPs, and every day that I got home from work, he knew where they were, because I walk in the door, the fridge freezer was right next to the door, and he'd jump up on the freezer doing this, like, Frosty Paw, Mama, Frosty Paw. So he actually got one every... Oh, look at her mouth. Gypsy's looking at me, perked up ears, tilted head, like, oh, she's tilting her head right now. Like, you're saying the FP word and you're not giving me? We'll have to give her one. But yeah, Yukon got one every single day when I got home from work. And Gypsy gets one on Fridays. We call it Friday Frosty Paw. Look at her, babe. So we call it Friday Frosty Paw. And now it's to the point she recognizes, she's going over there already. It's to the point where she recognizes the word Friday as, she just looked at me as Friday Frosty Paw. And last Friday, before I even got Friday out, she was all excited, ran to the kitchen. Gypsy, you could see her right there. Gypsy, is it
Frosty Paw.
Is it Friday Frosty Paw? She's got the tilted head. Gypsy, is it Friday Frosty Paw or is it Monday Frosty Paw? She's licking her chops there. So
We'll finish the story.
yeah. So anyway, Yukon would get one every day that I came home. He knew where they were. We actually had scratch marks on the refrigerator from him trying to climb up there.
But tell him about how you used to lick it up,
Oh yeah, yeah.
tear it up.
Yeah, and hide it.
Hide it in
So
the couch.
after Yukon was done with his Frosty Paw, he would take the little cup and he would take it on the couch when we weren't sitting up there, and he would shove the pillow up and he'd go put his Frosty Paw cup under the pillow and tear it up. And when I lifted the pillow, it's like all this Frosty Paw cup all tore up under there. Oh my gosh. Gypsy doesn't do that. But so yeah. Yeah, we have just so many wonderful memories with all the fur babies. So, but yeah, I guess that's going to be it now, 44 minutes into it. But thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I hope they're not too long for you. I know you all like it when Glenn and I talk, but I hope the videos aren't too long for you.
But didn't they say they like long videos?
Yeah, some people do like the long videos. And I was previously cutting the videos in half to show them 2 different times, but I don't want to do that. because I think you might lose the attention of the original video starting and not watch the second one or whatever. So I just post them all at one time. So no matter how long they are, I'll post it at one time now. So, all right. But I think we're going to have a piece of Jell-O cake. And I'll take a picture of that and put it on the screen there. It's orange. And I'm going to, I guess I'm going to give Gypsy a Frosty Paw. Gypsy, want a Frosty Paw? Gypsy, you're such a cutie, baby. Yeah, I'll get you one here in a minute, okay?
How she's whining is how she whined for the food.
Yeah, but now she doesn't whine like that for the food. She whines it for the Frosty Paw. Frosty Paw. So what you're seeing over there is my room. So I have been working. That room was full of clutter, and I emptied it out, and in overnight I turned it into a bedroom. And now I'm in the process of organizing food in the kitchen, crafting stuff in my room, getting my room organized, getting the kitchen organized. So that's all the stuff I've been working on. And so I will show you guys that. So that'll come in another video.
Another day.
Yeah. All right, so now I'm gonna end the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, wish Glenn a happy birthday. Now he's 70 years old. We thought he was 70 before, but now he's actually 70. So thank you.
Now I feel it. Now I feel 70.
So thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video and all of our other videos. We appreciate all of you and the support you continue to give our channel. Thank you to Elaine and the person who sent these. Thank you both so much. Many blessings to you. We appreciate it. And with that, remember to live life. Be good to yourself and be good to others. Until next time.
Have a good night.